Afternoon. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Sunday, December 14th. We've got a very busy week coming up this week. Actually, before we get started, White House has said don't expect a bailout deal yet today or tomorrow. It's coming. There's just probably a little posturing, probably trying to see what they can get done with the greedy GOP senators. If you're a Republican, by the way, right now, you should be disgusted with these GOP senators, and that's all I'm going to say on that thing. We also have the Fed meeting, 2 day meeting this week. Going to cut interest rates yet again, probably a quarter point, possibly a half a point. We also have OPEC meeting and another production cut coming there. So, pretty big week coming. We also have options expiration on Friday. So, would expect quite a bit of volatility this week. Here we have the Dow 15-minute chart. As you can see, we're still in this bullish falling wedge on the 15-minute time frame. We had the market tank, well, the futures tank huge overnight on Thursday. Then we gapped down and actually ended up rallying green. So that was a slap in the face of the shorts, to say the least. Support on the wedge is 8,300 now. If we actually flip over to the daily chart, possible bottom. Anyone else getting tired of calling bottoms in this market? Really, as I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, until we get a close above 9,000, it really doesn't matter. The actual downtrend breakout, the 50-day moving average is 87, 83 right now. RSI continues to hug the 50 level, and the other indicators, not really showing much of anything. As long as we hold 8,100, we're still within that trading range. But tech stocks, if we flip over to the SMH, tech stocks were very, very strong on Friday, even in the face of the sell-off. And the big leader there was the SMH yet again. We got our close above the downtrend line that's been in place from back in August at 30. We're right below the 50-day moving average at 1836. A break above this level this week, we could see a move to 21 to 2250 near term. As you can see, RSI is broken above 50 for the first time since August. MACD is very, very strong. We have a positive ADX. Stochastics are pretty strong, and unbalanced volume is starting to slowly come out of the basement. So if we've got a leadership sector, it's the one we want, the semiconductors and the tech stocks. So we'll keep an eye on that. VIX continues to slowly move its way down. We really need a sharp pullback on the VIX, but at least volatility is slowly coming down. US dollar, we had a breakdown from a head and shoulders formation this past week. We've got the Fed getting ready to cut interest rates yet again, and for that reason, we entered a couple of energy plays this past week. Like I've been saying for the last few months, you only buy oil or the USO on the third up day. The reason we actually nibbled on day two this time around was because of the breakdown in the dollar. Support on the dollar now is about 80 to 82. Those are the last two support zones. So if this continues to ease back, then we should see oil and these oil penny stocks get a little bit of oomph this upcoming week. Stock plays. ELN pulled back, held its 20-day exponential, and came back. As you can see, breakout, just like it is on many, many other stocks, is the 50-day moving average. Right now, that's at 736. We've got options expiration this upcoming Friday, and Elon is one stock that is absolutely manipulated when it comes to options expiration. So we'll see what happens. One positive, I like the action on RSI that it was able to hold 50. Stochastics are overbought, and historically, Elon, when it gets up here, usually sees a retrace. But options expiration could throw that trend into question this week. If we get a move above 736 on a closing basis, we'd be looking for a move to $10. So that's not bad. We're looking at a 30% possible move over the next couple of weeks. CPST is one of those stocks we're looking to play on this energy momentum. Nice pennant formation here. Closed right at a breakout on Friday. Target here is a 20% move to the 50-day moving average. That's at $1.09. So 19 cents upside, not too bad, with support at 82 cents, give or take a penny. All the indicators are starting to slowly build. Plus, this is also a penny stock, and those tend to do very well this time of year. The other one we are looking at, IVAN, Ivanhoe Energy, target 56 and 71 on this one near term, with support at 40 cents right now. We had some very nice winners last week in the newsletter. TELK finally broke out, hit first target, has retraced. As I mentioned, this is one of the best cash rich biotech stocks out there. $65 million in cash, 12 million or so market cap. No brainer on retraces to the 20-cent level. Next target, if the penny hype really starts to build, would be 40 to 50 cents here. KERX is another one of these biotech stocks. Nice move to 25 cents. Has been consolidating nicely and holding its 20-day exponential. All the indicators are looking very nice here near term, and this one could see, if the penny momentum continues, a move to the 37 to 40 cent plus area, which is a nice return down here. And plus, we're playing these ones that have high cash, which reduces our risk dramatically. Another one of those high cash plays is Zone, ZHNE. Optical stocks have been doing very well, and we've been riding a few of them for a very nice gains. This one closed right at its 50-day moving average. If we get a break above this, we could see a 50 to 100% move on this stock near term. Insiders have been loading the boat on this stock over the last month. Hundreds of thousands of shares in insider buys, which is usually a good indicator. RSI has broken above 50. We've got a positive ADX. We've got an uptrend in stochastic. So definitely one to keep an eye on retraces near term. Sanmina, another one. We have a bullish falling wedge in place from back in September. Massive tank on the stock. 60 is breakout on this one, and 80 and $1 targets. RSI looks very good. We have a positive ADX. Stochastics looking good. As you can see, this formation is similar to, or can be seen in a lot of the stocks that we're calling right now. BKHM is another one of those. It broke out of its bullish falling wedge. Targets 58 cents to 50-day moving average, 68 and 80. Going to use the Fibonacci retracement on a lot of these big tanker stocks now that they're starting to break out. This gives us an idea what to shoot for. RSI has broken above 50 for the first time since the breakdown. Stochastics very strong. As you can see, RSI and bullish falling wedge breakouts are very common in a lot of these stocks right now, which is very, very good. As I mentioned last week, and I've tried to hit this idea home quite a bit, swing trading is back right now in this market. And what I mean by that is, the last few months it's paid to hit and run. You buy a stock, you jump out when you get a couple of cents profit, and you move on. Right now, the big gains are coming on holding stocks. You buy quality stocks with nice charts, and you sit on them no matter what the market does, and they're returning very nice gains. And that has not happened in about a year, so that is another underlying positive for this market, in my opinion. OPWV, another optical play, bullish falling wedge, getting ready to break out at 56 cents. These guys trade 40 million plus below cash value. Another no-brainer tech. Target 70 cents on this one. AIG insurance play, huge symmetrical triangle, getting to the pinch zone here. A next move over to should launch this stock, and we'd be looking for 250, 275 to 3 plus on this stock. IMOS, another cheap penny stock. Breakout is 27 cents, 40 cents target, stops 18 cents. So we've got a lot of stock plays going into this week, and we've got a very volatile week coming up. See a lot of traders talking about tax loss selling should hit the market. That would be if people actually had profits. Traders seem to forget that you can only write off $3,000 in taxes if you have profits, and most people don't have profits. So, if there was tax loss selling to be done, it was mostly done already We're entering a period where we could see small and penny stocks just absolutely take off. So that is the reason we're positioning there, and should be a very interesting week in the market. And that's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Goodbye.